hanging out the flagpoles. And like, how fucking British do these people think they are? Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, and same with the Irish, when you see all the Irish shit everywhere and all, it's like, these people are like more Irish than me because they fucking like are
they take it so seriously.
Take it so seriously, yeah. Take like being fucking Irish seriously.
I can't hack. It's not just a hack of people taking pride in Ireland, because that is hacky in itself.
Yeah.
But in any country, I just find it a bit weird. I get a little bit being like, oh yeah, I'm kind of proud to be Irish or whatever, and I get that. But like, if that's your thing, you're like, oh, I'm proud to be Irish. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, like it's just, there is chance that you're just born on this bit of land, like, you know what I mean? And like, I do understand having a bit of like,
a bit of pride is fine, yeah. Like,
but you do notice as well. One thing that I do like about being Irish is seeing other Irish people when you're away, because like, it's very hard to relate to people sometimes. Like,
yeah. Oh no, even in like Amsterdam or something, if you come across someone Irish, like, oh,
what's the crack? You're Irish. You know the crack.
Yeah.
You know what's going on. You don't know what's going on because none of us know what's going on, and you know that.
Nothing going on back there.
There's nothing going on.
Was it you or one of our mates who said they ran into someone that knew in Amsterdam?
Well, I always know the people in Amsterdam.
That's gas.
All the time.
Yeah. I've never done it, but it's just by chance. Like, it's because everyone flocks there, I suppose. And it stays within, like, from the bottom of Amsterdam, like Leidseplein, to Central Station, it's 2 kilometres.
Yeah, it's tiny little place.
Yeah, like the whole thing, you're bound to run into fucking someone.
And it's just a higgledy-piggledy little spot, really, isn't it? Like, yeah.
It's like certain parts of town, but the whole thing is like that, you know?
Yeah.
I suppose it's like they just didn't bastardise their city that much like we did.
No, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. They just kept it Amsterdam.
That's what I mean.
They're
like, no.
Like, Leidseplein a bit more.
It's a bit more upmarket or whatever, and
up there, modern kind of look.
Yeah, downward.
Like proper Amsterdam is still Amsterdam.
Yeah, up the top, like.
But if you go down to like Grand Canal Dock now, you know what I mean? You might as well be in fucking London or fucking Paris or somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't look like Ireland down there anymore. Like.
But sure, like, did you ever think there'd be somewhere on the main road in Ballyforma called Coffee and Cow?
No. It's fucking unreal.
And it's actually grand.
It is.
That's who we should get the sponsor.
That's who we should get the sponsor. Yeah. The Haggard podcast sponsored by Coffee and Cow.
100%.
Brought to you by Coffee and Cow. I'll say anything for them. If they give me free food, I'll say anything.
Oh, free pancakes and shit.
Free anything, man. Just go in and go, that one on the menu every day. Just have a eeny, meeny, miny, that one.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, 100%, man. I'm going to make a proposition to them. Yeah, man.
They're probably just going to think we're trying to scheme free food, which is pretty much true, to be honest.
100%. But we will read any advertising they want.
Yeah. You write it down, I'll read it, or attempt to fucking read it.
Or attempt to read it, yeah.
For fucking, yeah. Another thing, about hacky thing, which is it's a good and a bad thing about being Irish, is the slang.
Oh yeah, the slang is good and it's
Scottish do it as well.
Yeah.
Like they're heavy into slang.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But like, I don't even realise that I use it.
That's the thing. You don't until you're talking to someone who like
doesn't have a clue.
And you're just trying to say something really basic. It kept happening to me when I was in America.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you don't realise
little sentence fillers.
Yeah,
like Sherlock.
Sherlock.
You know what I mean? And people look at you like, Sherlock what? You're like, no, that means nothing. I just said that to say something because there was a silence for half a second.
Just to break the Irish awkwardness. Just be like, Sherlock.
I better say something.
You better fucking say something. So I better fucking say something quick. So I'm gonna fucking say Sherlock to break the fucking tension. And then that's you talking in your head and then you're just like, Sherlock.
Yeah. Or even something like jeez, I can't say. It'll be grand.
It'll be grand, yeah.
Like most people would get what that means, but like there's some people who are just like, what? It's gonna be big.
I know, sure it'll be grand.
Yeah, it's gonna be big.
It'll be okay. Yeah, grand.
Yeah.
Like, and then like the Grand Canyon.
It's a Grand Canyon.
Grand Central Station.
I particularly more than most people like use that for it. I'll say grand if something's good and grand if something's bad. Like,
yeah.
I think when I booked one of those gigs before, one of them lads said it to me, they were like, what's the crack with grand?
Yeah, it was like Lee Scott or something. Just like, Woody is just saying grand all the time. It's like, oh, it's just not what you say.
Yeah, it's just like, he was like, yeah, but in what context do you say it? And I was like, every context. And they were all like, oh, God. It's just whatever. Grand, it's whatever way the inflection was.
It's the inflection, yeah, it's all about. That's another thing with it, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many Irish slaggins. Like, people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you tick. is,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But you could say you tick, or you could say, shut up you tick. Do you know what I mean? And like, it's all about like how you say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I could like walk up to you and say, "Alright, you tick, alright, you agent." You know what I mean? And you know I don't mean anything. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, but
definitely.
it's like a Irish thing to like insult somebody to like to break the ice.
It's like even it's like Americans are still afraid of the word cunt.
Oh yeah, we say good man.
Crazy, like.
Man,
The only country that says it, I suppose, Scotland and Scotland, Australia. Though.
Oh man, they say it. That's
say
there's
more
their
than
sentence
anyone.
filler. That's
Yeah, that's sure look. Yeah, No, I can't.
fucking can't.
Yeah, they're mad for cunt.
Yeah, so am I.
Is there any hacky Irish slang you could think of,
I don't know whether it's a completely Irish thing,
or even sayings?
you know, but like in Ballyfermot, and there's a few people that will attest to this, like that the word raspa.
What the fuck is that?
It means good. That's raspa.
Oh man, I've never heard that. I've lived
Rap it.
in and around there for a long time.
Yeah, rap it.
Rap, yeah, no,
Yeah,
rap
that's
it. All right.
rap it, yeah.
I think that went outside of Dublin.
Yeah, it definitely did. Yeah.
Rasper did not.
No, raspa didn't
Yeah.
make it outside Ballyfermot.
It sounds like what you'd nickname a scooter that isn't
Yeah,
doing, like or a
little
moped.
rasper.
Yeah, like a little moped that's on its last legs. Like,
You little rocket. That's another Irish saying. Something's good.
little rocket.
You little rocket.
What about like even mad hacky sayings? Like where do they come from? Like kiss me in Irish. What's that?
I haven't a fucking clue, man.
Like it's terrible.
That almost seems like an Americanized version of it again.
It's something. It must be like, but it definitely came from somewhere, and it's like they sell it on T-shirts and Carol's and you know what I mean?
true, yeah. And top of the morning to you. That's
Yeah,
a
what's
debate. It has to be an Irish thing from.
Oh no, it is. But like, what,
I mean, like Irish greeting when you went to Ireland. Like probably,
Oh,
it was probably like
yeah.
ahoy hoy.
Yeah, ahoy, hoy,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It was like top of the morning to you.
top of the morning, my trousers are very hot.
Exactly. Yeah. But another thing that I noticed is slang. Like, is all the like different names for drinking, because drinking is such a major thing in Ireland. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I
or
mean?
getting drunk as well.
Getting
yeah.
drunk, yeah. Because like, a mate of mine lives in Kerry, and they say going on the get.
Going on the get.
Going on the get. It's
Some-
like, you gotta get back up and get on the get. Almost like puking me ring. I'm like, come on, you just get back on the get. I'm like, man, it'll kill you.
Did you say that's drinking?
Yeah, getting on the get, like going on the
It
lash.
sounds like
No,
being
no,
on the bag.
Yeah,
more
being
than-
on the. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it does sound like being on the back.
Yeah.
But going on the lash, that's another.
I think some of these things are just said once somewhere,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and 10 lads are there, and then it just fucking
Spreads,
sticks.
yeah.
It sticks and
It's
spreads.
like the way
yeah.
we all say well.
Yeah,
Us and all our group of friends don't say hello. We all say well.
and that's because of me and Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And use just, that's two lads, just spread it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, it's mad.
Yeah.
Never really thought of it. I never even noticed I say it
That's
until
it.
someone points it out. Either it's a weird greeting. I've had people
And-
from Dublin being like, "I don't like that." I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
I use it all the time.
Yeah. Fucking you were saying earlier, and it's the heck of being Irish as well. I'm sure this is going on in a lot of other countries that we don't know about, but the fucking state trying to get a house over here. Like,
Oh man. So bad.
you're trying to rent.
Trying to rent at the moment, yeah, with two of my friends. And like, it's not like we can't do it, it's just the price of stuff is unbelievable. Like.
You were saying for a bedroom each in an apartment. In an area that doesn't particularly have much going on.
No, it's an
whatsoever.
industrial. It's looking out onto an industrial estate.
Yeah, the one shop around there is actually closed down. I walked up there the other day.
At the Spar?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Closed down.
Well, the shutters were down and everything.
What day was that?
I can't remember.
Was it
like
work day?
2 weeks ago. No, it was a weekend.
No, just because of the weekend.
All right, fair enough. But anyway,
Well,
you were saying it's fucking 1,800 for the trees
yeah.
a month to fucking live there,
Yeah.
which is insane. Without bills, without fucking electricity and all. Like I know that breaks down to only 600 each, but for what you're getting, it's mad.
oh man, madness.
Like a family should be able to move into that for a lot less than that money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm trying to fucking save up to get a gaff, and it just feels like I'm never gonna have enough money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, yeah. It's
Not to buy the gaff outright,
no,
but
to get the
mortgage
mortgage,
or whatever.
yeah.
But
But like, to
just,
put a deposit on the mortgage in this country is a joke, and banks don't want to give you fucking anything.
no,
Sorry about me phone people there, by the way.
fuck it.
But
But
yeah, it's madness, man. Trying to like live, trying to, you know what I mean? Trying to
get somewhere.
yeah,
Like,
I work
I've lived-
40 hours a week, you know,
and like I've
and I
lived,
can't afford to live in a house. Like.
I lived in 3 houses, and each of them had fucking 5 other people
Yeah,
living in them.
exactly.
Like,
And that's what I'm trying to
Wasn't
get.
by
yeah,
choice.
I'm trying to get a place now with 2 of my friends. You know what I mean?
Ugh. Jesus.
You all right there, Bruce?
Belgium. Fucking hell, full of gas from all this water.
The carbonated water.
Not even.
No.
A hack of carbonated water.
Yeah, it's fucking shit.
It's rotten stuff.
Horrible stuff.
Like, it's like, oh, do you want bubbles?
Yeah.
Do you want that stingy feeling Coke gives you with absolutely no flavour
flavour.
or satisfaction after you fucking finish drinking it? Doesn't quench your thirst.
No.
It doesn't do anything.
No, it tastes like TV static. That's what I've heard.
TV stack, it does. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's just like it's feeling. It's not even a. It's
Yeah.
not even like a
Yeah.
taste. It's just a feeling.
No taste, no quench.
Yeah,
Nothing.
just a. All right, that was that. It's like getting pins and needles inside your mouth for like a minute, for like a
Half a
second.
second, yeah. Rotten stuff. I don't know how anyone drinks it.
No,
What was I going to say? Yeah, have any other hacky things about being Irish? What we were saying at the start. It all!
it's all terrible.
But what we were saying at the start, I'm not actually technically Irish, but I'm completely born and raised here. Like, just be family or Scottish.
Yeah.
But I think the Irish and Scottish are far off each
No,
other.
they're
to
not.
be honest.
Definitely not. No. Both enemies of England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both known for drinking as well.
Both known for drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like English people can drink but aren't known for it.
They are and they aren't. Like
They're known for going on holiday.
and getting shit faced.
Yeah, getting shit faced and all.
The
but,
Irish
like,
are known for like Irish and Scottish are known for just like being able to just drink and drink and drink.
but people like romanticise both of our drinking
Oh,
cultures.
definitely, man.
Yeah.
Like a close relative of mine is a serious alcoholic. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's like one of our friends was like a functional alcoholic at one stage. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know whether he still is. But, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
But,
there was a stage where like it was rare you'd see him out with a can of beer in his hand.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to fucking drink loads as well. It's
Yeah.
just easy, like especially
Oh,
when
man.
they sell fucking 4 big cans for $5.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
shop,
that's it. Yeah, I love cans, man.
So
Drink
that's
cans
still-
is great.
That offer's still going.
Yeah.
Is it not like $5.50 now or something, or €6?
It's 4 cans of Pratsky for a $5.
Oh, that's alright.
Mm.
Thought they would have got rid of it by now, to be honest.
No, that's a fucking. You know what I mean? That's a vagabond special.
It's a
like, you know?
staple. Like,
Yeah, junkies get a $5, man. Fucking. You know what I mean?
The-
That's another thing. Like, not junkies, but like the amount of street alcoholics in Ireland. Like every
Yeah,
town
yeah.
has a alcoholic boom. that
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
It's known for it. Like,
Yeah, it's like a mascot of the town. Like,
I suppose it's just gonna happen, and like a lot of the more rural towns don't really have as much hard drugs.
no. So,
So-
I'll just go hard on the drink. Like,
Yeah,
yeah. That's it. That's one of
Full-fledged
the
drinking.
reasons as well.
Yeah.
Like you come to Dublin, there's hard drugs everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
So,
there's junkies everywhere.
As I've said before, I've seen people shooting up in the main and stuff roads.
Oh yeah, it's made in the streets. Yeah. In broad daylight, probably.
Yeah. Well, no, that was nighttime actually, but
still.
he was under a light.
so
You
you
know what I
can
mean?
see what he was doing.
He was illuminated. Yeah. Fucking illuminated junkies.
Unreal.
It is. Yeah, the fucking even the hack of growing up where I grew up. Like I know that happens in other countries as well,
Yeah.
but like just rural living in general is big in Ireland because you've only really got Belfast, Dublin, Cork, and Galway,
Yeah.
Kilkenny, like that.
Yeah.
That's just a
Limerick.
big Kilkenny. Yeah, they're all just big towns.
So is Dublin.
Well, that's why we call
yeah.
it a town, but that's
No.
like 2 towns, one either
Yeah.
side of the river. You know what I
No,
mean?
but
That's what it's. the main
Dublin has just expansive housing estates that continue right to the edge of its borders. Like there's not a lot of farmland in Dublin.
Yeah, but since it's such a small area, you end up with like we're not that far from town, but there's still a big shopping centre right there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's because
Yeah.
Dublin is so small in comparison to fucking
Yeah.
even Kilkenny and whatever. I
Yeah.
think I don't know.
But there's so many people here in comparison. Like if you were to go to Kilkenny on a night out, do you know what I mean? Like compared to a night out in Dublin. Like,
I've done it. Yeah, there was no one there.
Yeah. A Saturday night out in Kilkenny like is not as busy as fucking a Thursday night out in Dublin. Like.
Oh, definitely not. Because I'd say all the young lads just who don't want to go out, they just end up having gaff parties. So
Yeah.
everyone stays in. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah,
there's
true,
fucking
yeah.
nothing to do.
Yeah.
Like we used to hang around in like pretty much dumps. Like they were actually pretty. They were. What do we used to call it? The rubble. It was like a knockdown building. That we used to go stand and hang around in its rubble. You know what I mean? Like,
Fucking savages down
we
there.
were
Yeah.
like rats.
Yeah, just like, oh, here's a broken down dwelling. Let's
Yeah,
see.
like there was another house, a broken down house that we
Yeah.
took over. Used to hang around the graveyard because it was just there was a bit of fucking peace and quiet.